Happy New Year's Eve. Coach Kelsey here at Trunk Trainers, and I'm super excited for the year to come. I always love a good new year. It makes me so motivated, and I know it does for a lot of other people too. I also know that sometimes people will resist setting goals or getting started just because it's New Year's, because it's so cliche, right? The gym goers, they lace up their new sneakers and get those sweatbands on, and they last about 2 weeks and then it fizzles out. Well, that is the case for some, but also if you're feeling motivated at any time, then grab that motivation and run with it, especially when it comes to your fitness, because every single day that you exercise and take care of yourself is a day in your exercise bank for later. And if you can just knit together small, consistent improvements each day, then your consistency can stick. But this year, you know that Trunk Trainers is all about fitness, accountability, education, but also we are going to deep dive even more into habit building information to help you stick with the habit all year long. And I just am obsessed with healthy habits, how you can make them stick, because as personal trainers, we see a lot of people start and then might fizzle out with their exercise if they don't stay on track with accountability with the trainer. If you stick with a trainer, then your exercise sticks. That's fitness insurance. So if you need help for sure, then hire a trainer. Find somebody who you really jive with, who's educated, who's motivating, who you like to go see, and knows their stuff. So that's the surefire way to stick with your exercise routine. If that means hiring a trainer this time of year, usually like people like to get started maybe in January, and then eventually in February they hire the trainer. We'll get to the trainer first so that you get the best spot on their schedule that you want before everybody fills up in February as trainers. Anyway, so I have 7 books here. These are some resources that I've already read all of these books, but these are ones that I really like for habit formation. So we are going to go 1 book per month. So it's going to last us all the way through July. Okay. And I'm going to do kind of deep dive into these books in the Treehouse, kind of picking apart all of the best ways to get those habits to stick. And they all have something really unique and good about them, although they all kind of say the same thing, which means that that's probably the truth, right? That's probably what's going to work. So starting up in this month, next month, January 14th, I'm going to be diving into one of my business coaches, Darren Hardy, his 6-week jumpstart program, because even I do 6-week programs for building my habits and reaching my goals. And he's written several different books, but the compound effect is kind of what the Jumpstart program will be centered around the compound effect. Small, really insignificant steps each day that you can take that will accumulate to eventually reach your goals. And this really works, and it works in fitness too. And so we're going to start with this one, the compound effect. This is one of the first ones that I ever read years and years and years ago in personal development, and I really love it. It's really easy to read, especially if you're a realtor, fitness. There's certain populations he's kind of specifically talking to, but it's good for everyone, okay? So compound effect. And then my favorite of all is the power of habit. Or we'll just go down this. Power of habit is really scientific. It really gives some evidence as to how to build habits, how it's hard to change your habits, but you can insert new ones into the place of old bad habits, and how to specifically do that. This is the Mountain Mover program is based on this book. This one is fabulous. I love Power of Habit. Atomic Habits is very popular. It's got some really good stuff in here too, and a lot of really good references to some of the other great resources for building habits. That's by James Clear. Then Stephen Covey, a total classic, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm wondering if all of these are going to be backwards. I think that they're going to be fine. But this is also one of my favorites to build really great character, and to kind of go through being codependent, interdependent, and then intradependent, where we're going to help work together to make even bigger and greater things better than we could do on our own. So I really like that one. The Slight Edge with Jeff Olson is kind of a mimic of the compound effect, but it is also just those, you're either getting a little bit better or a little bit not better, going closer to your goals or a little away from your goals with every single decision you make. So how to just get that slight edge up to always be getting better. Same thing, compound type effect. The Millionaire Success Habits, right here, it's a fun read, and there are great stories in here. He's very humble and very kind-hearted, and there are some great lessons in this one, so I wanted to include it as well. And then Jen Sincero's Badass Habits is just a good reminder daily to stick with these other habits. So we'll go through these kind of the Cliffs Notes. I want to go through them all again and then also solidify some of our programs to help you make these habits. Start them now when you're motivated and then stick with them, okay? So my number one goal for my fitness this year, be consistent like I always am, be elephant, but I've got 3-3-3, okay? So 3 runs per week. That's going to be 10K Tuesdays, 5K Fridays, so 10K tempo Tuesday, nice, slow, well, getting faster, steady run on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, 5K hills and drills, and then Sunday long run day where I'm doing 2 hours or building up to my half marathon so that I can get into my 50 half marathons by 50 in the next decade. So that's my running goal. That's number one for the 3. Number 2 is 3 strength training sessions per week, and then 3 yoga sessions per week. So 3-3-3, that is my goal. So, and they can be as long or as short as needed for my recovery. What types of workouts I'll do, they'll be based on what I need each day, but definitely wanting to have those keystone runs because I love it, and to do those in places that are going to be most rewarding outside, or I potentially will even utilize a treadmill for the drills so that I'm getting my tempo up because I want to be able to do half marathons under 2 hours by the end of the year, okay? So right now I'm super slow, and maybe about double that, right? Which is my old marathon time. So anyway, I'm going to get my speed back up. That was a goal for last year too, but some other things took precedent, which was okay. So you can change your goals. Just having something to work for, to me is important, just so that we have a purpose out there, rhyme and a reason to what we're doing. Anyway, so I can't wait to hear what your goals are. If you need help sticking with them, of course, you can reach out to us. Do so before our schedules are full as well. And then also one of my goals business-wise is to be hiring a couple more trainers because we're already getting close to capacity, and I would love to help another trainer out there, or 2 or 3. If they want a career in fitness, then I would love to help them create that, because that's what we do here at Trunk Trainers. We love our team and we love to take care of our trainers so that we can take care of you. Okay, guys, have a happy new year. Everybody be safe, be healthy, and let's thrive in 2025. Okay, aloha.